Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Ultra Hardcore Survival Minecraft playthrough, where today there is a zombie in my walls. Oh, what a great way to start off the episode. Immediately taking a heart of damage. I will try to block this off quick though. Oh, and my sword broke, which is fun. But today, I think we will be making a trading hall. Just like a small trading hall, so that I can get some enchants before I start mining, because, technically speaking, ores are limited resources, which means mining them without enchants is inefficient. Well, a trading hall might be a bit too far thinking ahead, because I just realized I have 2 villagers. Okay, I just realized I'm very nearly out of oxide daisies. Okay, I just accidentally flooded my entire mine, which is really fun. Did I? Oh, I didn't even fix the water. God. Oh, no, never mind. I did. But now I do have to go through real quick and figure out where each torch is needed. And while I'm just down here at the bottom of my mine, I will work on making sure all of the staircases are not hitting my head on the entire way down. Which shouldn't take too long, but it might break my pickaxe. Okay, I've made it so that most of the staircase I should no longer be hitting my head. My pickaxe didn't break, it is on 53 durability though, and I've made the executive decision to not remove these 2 blocks, because the blocks around them are all dripping, and I know dripping means there's water directly above it, but I don't trust mining these 2 blocks. So, oh no, there's still more. I forgot. Okay, now we're actually done. It was just that small little segment of hallway. And now it's time to make a villager breeder, because I kinda need villagers a little bit. And ideally, I would make this be toggleable. Are there still zombies in my walls? I'm not checking. I don't have the resources available to go and check. Yeah, time to make a very rudimentary villager breeder. Okay, I just ran into a creeper that I unfortunately could not get to not explode. This hole will be filled in eventually, but that eventually is not right now. I'm still collecting resources for it. I currently have 2 beds. There's a 3rd one inside my base. Which the minimum requirement of beds is 3, so this works out very conveniently. I do now just need a few trapdoors, and I think I can get started. Okay, I've now got an area all nice and cleared out. It's just kind of the middle of what used to be the village. But this area will become the villager breeder. And my plan is to just kind of dump the baby villagers probably off here. Is this a very inhumane way of dealing with the baby villagers? Yeah. Is it mildly funny? Maybe, depends on, like, how borked your sense of humor is. But pretty much all we need to make the part that actually steals the baby villagers is this. because when the baby villager tries to sleep in this bed, it will walk over the trapdoors because no matter what state they're currently in, all mobs see trapdoors like this, and if they're open, the mobs will just fall through them, which is really cool. So yeah, the baby villagers will just kind of get dropped off here-ish, I want to say. And due to how tall villagers are, you can use another trapdoor to, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, you can use another trapdoor to ensure line of sight with the bed, as well as preventing them from getting through. Now, the wiki does say that two villagers do not both need to have occupations in order to, like, make a baby villager, but I am going to employ both of them as farmers, just because then they can be in, like, different spots in the farm, they can both make their own bread, and best part, there is no best part. Well, I mean, technically, if I can cycle their trades enough, I can get both of them to eventually sell bread, and I don't have to worry about food. Now I need to go craft a hoe. Okay, I did not think about the water for, like, the actual farms until now. And I don't want the villagers to have... Oh, wait, I have slabs in my inventory. So I can just do water. And then I believe I can slab the top of it. Yeah, and it'll just turn into a waterlogged slab. Yeah, waterlogged half slabs. They're very good, especially if you need a spot for producing light. Because, wow, look, it's a spot that would otherwise have been occupied, that is now no longer occupied, that you can now reoccupy. Yeah, it's very cool. I'm not sure the range of a Minecraft farm. I know the range of it is 5, but this is very subjective, given that what exactly is range? Is it, like, diameter? Well, actually, yeah, it is diameter, as clearly evident here. But I feel like me and everyone else usually refers to this as, like, 2 from the center. So, like, the average farm area would be a 5 by 5, and then you'd have to put water elsewhere. I might have to put water elsewhere, but I don't think I will, because I don't feel like it. But I will give them wheat. And I may have to check in on them occasionally, just to make sure all of the farmland is tilled. And it's almost night, which means I can almost get the villagers into the farm. Which might actually be a bit dumb to do at night, now that I think about it. Yeah, that would be a bad idea to do at night. Also, moving my little bone meal farm into here would be not a bad idea, especially because if I just mine out this block, I can replace the block underneath it with a hopper. And in due time, I can replace the block under the other one with a hopper. But yeah, I think I'm going to move the villagers during the day, and then also trap them in. Oh, it looks so weird without the villagers' beds there. If I can get my hands on a bit of string, like 5 pieces, I think, I can make a lead, which the recipe has been changed for. Like, they're making a lot of good recipe changes in recent times. But I don't think I've seen a spider yet. Not to mention killed one or, picked up string. The villagers appear to be taking a special interest in my storage system, presumably because I am using barrels instead of chests like a normal person. Which means I'm going to make a couple of chests quick. Okay, the chests have all had my stuff moved into, and now this villager is hopefully... No, where are you going? No, get in the villager breeder. I should definitely make it be a one-way entry, which I know I can do. Yes, go into the villager breeder. Little known fact, you can kind of like hold a discussion with a villager, and they'll like kind of follow you if you just keep right-clicking them. But they will still inevitably go wherever they damn well please, which this one appears to have damn well pleased to enter the farm. Now, if I just seal him inside, what I can do is make like a trapdoor entrance. I know, a lot of trapdoors being used for this build. But what this will do is make it so that only I can get in. Unless I forget to close it, which, given that I'm me, this is bound to happen. Which is probably why I'm going to place a trapdoor outside it. Probably with a signal inverter. Okay, now please just enter the farm. Go. Go into the farm. Yes! Okay, they're both in. I do need to re-till some of the ground and possibly break the bed. But their entire area should... Okay, that was a stupid heart of damage. But their entire area should be lit up and entirely ready for the villagers to start breeding, which is very cool. And I will get that hole inside of my house patched up real quick. But if I do this right, I should be able to make a, like, maybe an iron farm later on, which I don't think I'm going to end up doing for a while, because I don't really need iron for anything. Like, it's nice to have, but I don't particularly need it. Oh, that is placed absolutely wrong. Actually, if I keep it like this, it pretty much functions as a door that villagers can't use. Although I believe skeletons could still target them. So I'm going to go grab another trapdoor. But yeah, now that the villagers have jobs and presumably an infinite source of food that I can actually re-till real quick, because I keep forgetting to. These clips are not separated by more than, like, 30 seconds at the most as of now, by the way. Like, all of these clips have been in a very short span, so me forgetting is actually just me being very dumb. Anyway, the villagers now have a safe area, food. The second they claim those two beds, I'll replace the bed for the baby villagers to go to. The reason it's not placed right now is because I have had an issue with this design where sometimes these villagers will attempt to target this bed that would be here if I didn't remove it while they're trying to go to bed, and then they just can't. Also, I should make it impossible for them to get back up, which means it's time to cobblestone. Okay, so I'm now building the area that will be used to catch baby villagers, but for now is just going to be a chute. It's not even going to have a way out. Like, it's just going to be a pit. It will be lit up so that at the very least they're not getting zombified. But yeah, that's about as far as I really want to go with this right now. Because I need villagers, and I don't have villagers. Which, guess what? Means it might be time to AFK soon. Yay! But yeah, I will eventually get this to be, like, you know, good. I might actually put trapdoors here so that I can at least estimate the number of villagers. But yeah. Okay, the villager-proof door is now in place, and now I guess I should build these guys a roof. Because I believe mobs can spawn on cobblestone, which will be very annoying should one decide to. So I'm going to get that sorted out real quick. Oh, I'm out of cobblestone, and it is almost day 14, 15, almost day 16. Which, like, this is where any normal person would consider, like, hey, maybe I start heading for the end. But I am not a normal person. I don't like to do the end until I'm, like, absolutely certain there is, like, nothing else to do. And we're just gonna double check none of the villagers are trying to target my bed, because that could still happen. Are you attempting to target my bed? Oh, you might be. Sir, just sleep in your bed. One sec. I'm gonna see if breaking my bed fixes that. It might not. I don't technically need them to be able to sleep, but keeping the villagers, like, more in line works really well. Nope. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yep, he's sleeping now. And now that both villagers have their beds, like, claimed, I can place in the baby villager bed. Oh, I hope this doesn't trample this crop. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, that's cool. But boop, and boop, and boop, and boop, boop. Now I can finish building the roof, and maybe I'll mine a bit of resources. If I do end up doing that, it'll probably just not get recorded. Or maybe it will, and I'll just have it be like an unlisted video that I'll end up linking at the end of this. Because I'm gonna be honest, I really don't like how last episode was pretty much just a mining montage. Hence the description saying so. But yeah, now we have an ugly cobblestone box that produces one baby villager per whenever. And just to double check, the light level in here does not fall below 1, I think is the limit for mob spawning in recent versions. This isn't too recent of a change, I just don't remember. The baby villagers will obviously take a bit of damage on the way down. There is preventing that, but I don't care enough to prevent that at the moment. So, yeah. Anyway, I kind of don't know what to do besides AFK, and I'm not about to record several hours of me AFKing while I'm still here. So, this is a bit of a shorter one, but that will be the end of this video, or this episode. Like, comment, subscribe. See you all in the next one. Have a good day, and peace.